here and there. Some of the rescue groups got involved and did a lot with those too. So, I mean, you just have to. What can you do when somebody says, when the county says we want them out of here, they gotta go. So, anyway, the overbreeding of animals, period, is just not something that's, it's just something you want to try to avoid. And again, I only ever did it for the love of the dachshund breed. And if you ever want to know if you're dealing with somebody who is an uncouth breeder, you need to look at, like, are they breeding multiple types of dogs? Like, puppy mills will have many different breeds of dog. They'll also be full with designer dogs, like breeding this with that to make up this. And I just, and I get it, people love doodles, but, so many doodles are ending up in shelters now. It's bad. Anyway, neither here nor there, but I digress. So, all the cats and all the dogs and things that live at my house are going to have to be fixed, and that way we don't keep creating new life. Now, horses, that's a little different. Again, if you're not going to responsibly do it, but now I probably will in a couple of years. I will probably let Charlotte have one more baby. I don't know yet. She's such a good mom. She does so good at it. Her little baby is so stinking rotten. He's so rotten. He is a hoot. We love him. BS, you did it for money. Okay. Whatever. If y'all knew, honestly, Jackie, if you had any idea, I know you're just running your mouth and being ignorant, but if you had any idea, truthfully, how much it costs to ethically, responsibly raise a litter of healthy puppies, you'd understand there's not a whole lot of money being made. For years, I sold my dachshunds for $250, $400. And then, I got to realizing, people are, I'm going in the hole here. I can't do this. And then, as time went on, of course, prices increased. And then, of course, this sounds awful to say it, but, when your prices increase, your clientele changes, and, people are a whole lot less willing to give up and toss aside a dog that they've paid, big money for, as opposed to a dog that they've paid a little bit of money for. And I know that sounds awful, but it's true. And at the end of the day, let's just be honest, all these not all of them, a lot of these rescue groups, they're glorified puppy flippers. So let's just not even go down that road. I think there's a need for rescue, like good rescue groups, and there are some out there, but there are also some that are glorified puppy flippers, and that's all they are. When you're charging, $1,000 plus to rehome a dog from your rescue group, I feel like that's a little bit ridiculous, but that's just me talking, my opinion, and it don't have to be yours. It's just how I feel about the thing. So yeah, this will be the first time since the 80s that I have spent the night down here. And I remember staying down there, but at that time, you have to understand, there was a house there, and, everything was mowed and trimmed, and, so we're kind of, in the wild down there, but we're gonna give it a go. It's gonna be odd for both of us, for all of us, really. The quietness is gonna be, kind of hard to get used to. Me and Bannon have a big weekend planned. I think we're gonna do, we're gonna do some crafts. We're gonna make some acorn people, and we're also going to carve a couple of pumpkins to sit on the porch of our new home. And I think making those memories with him, making those first time memories, I'm gonna try to document all that. So we're gonna get to carve pumpkins and make acorn people. And there's so many oak trees down there, guys. There's so many down there. Like, it's just something we could do every year. We also have a lot of pine trees. We're gonna try to make pine cone crafts and just a lot of crafty stuff this weekend, if we can get around to it. Dogs are losing about something right there. And all the dogs are going, so it's gonna be a fun weekend. We're gonna have a good time. Okay, I'm coming, guys. My little boy's hurt his shoulder. I gotta